Yo, what up peeps? My name is Striker here and we are here to play once again a game called Interactive Horror Stories, where we have already finished the first 5 stories and now we're down to the last 2. So without further ado, let's play Madness in Infinite Loop right away. You are doomed to live in a depressing Monday which keeps repeating itself. No matter what you do, you wake up to the same day even if you commit suicide. Can you keep your morals and mental health when nothing you do is permanent? And why are you stuck in this infinite loop? Play to find out. Well, to be honest with you guys, the introduction of Madness in Infinite Loop is the most interesting so far that I have read in the stories that we have played through. And yeah, let's play. I'm interested. You wake up in your bed. You wish you were dead. In fact, you should have been dead. You committed suicide lots of times before. But no, there's no afterlife for you. Only the repeat of the same day. Not only do you hate your never-ending day, but also yourself. You have an obligation to go to work. You hate your job and small cubicle in the cold office. Maybe you do something crazy today and spend the day at home or cool yourself. You're in your bedroom. It is a rainy morning. There's a wooden table near your bed. On the table, there are your alarm clock and a picture of you with your ex-wife. There's a drawer beneath the table. So we have a bedroom and it's a rainy morning. There's a wooden table near your bed. Let's look at the window first. You are at the 13th and top floor of the apartment building. The sky is covered with gray clouds. Its grayness is reflected upon everything you see. People are walking in a hurry. Some of them don't have umbrellas on this rainy morning. There are no green trees, only high concrete structures. There isn't any trace of happiness out there. Let's look at the alarm clock. Wow! Your digital alarm clock shows 7 a.m. Monday with its green LCD lights. This is the exact time you wake up each repeating morning. And it is always Monday whenever you wake up. Okay, yeah, that takes the interest of mine. This photograph shows you with your ex-wife at the beach when you were on your honeymoon. She has a long black hair, brown eyes, and a pretty face. She was the prettiest woman for you when you were together. You both look so happy in this frame, with sincere smiles. But it was past. You feel a terrible guilt looking at this picture. Okay, let's open the drawer then. You open the drawer. There's only one important item in there. Your 9mm pistol. It has a capacity of 17 rounds. Okay, we shouldn't pick that up first. Let's go to the bathroom. You are in the bathroom. Looking at the mirror, you see that you need to shave. Your beard grew a few millimeters. Bad enough for your work. If you wish, you can scar your face with your razor or cut your wrist to commit suicide because you wake up with an intense self-hate each morning. Well, let's just shave our beard. You shave your beard. You hate how you look like when you don't have facial hair. Even your mother says that you look like an egg this way. Okay, so I shave and we shouldn't cut our face and our wrist because it's kind of nonsense because you always suicide, so you have done this before. You might have done this before and doing it again leads to nothing because you still wake up at Monday 7 a.m. So we just go to the living room. You are in the living room now. There are your old television and worn sofa in front of it. Your dispersed seat is on the sofa. You can either go to work or spend the whole day watching television. You'll probably get fired if you choose it. You know what? Let's spend the day watching TV. You turn on your old television and sit on the sofa in front of it. The first channel you see airs the news. The news is about a war going on a distant part of the planet. You see bombed homes and dead children under the debris. Immigrants are trying to flee on overcrowded boats. Okay, let's turn to the next channel. The second channel airs a beauty contest, but for little kids. That's good. You see kids with makeups. Their painted faces disgust you. The jury consists of elder men. I smell something fishy in there, elder man. Next channel, the third channel airs an advertisement about a new antidepressant. It shows a woman running with happiness in a field of grass and flowers. But you notice that the grass and flowers are plastic. Turn to the next channel. Now you see something you'd never expect to see on television. It's a man in a suit, but his head is a goat skull. The man or demon with goat skull gazes into your soul. He asks you, "You are stuck in an infinite loop. Do you remember why this is happening to you?" Well, obviously, no. "Let me show you then. You won't like it." Television shows your ex-wife's face. She's crying with despair. A 9mm pistol gets in the frame. It's pointed at her head. The trigger is pulled and she's dead. The camera now shows the man who pulled the trigger. You! You see yourself cry like a baby. You killed her, but you still loved her. The television screen fades away. What will you do? Oh man, that's my ex-wife that I love, and seeing that, remembering that, knowing why am I experiencing this pain is somehow because of, I don't know, karma or what, but if I were in this man's position, I would be trying to put the blame on myself because that's your wife, okay? Why? Let's save it for later, and maybe if you take sleeping pills and sleep, maybe we'll wake up at Tuesday. Your sleeping pills have been your best friend. They make you sleep instantly. You could like them more if they made you wake up to a different day though. You take 2 pills and go to sleep. Also, the sleeping pills isn't gonna do what I thought. Okay. 3 dots. You wake up in your bed. You wish you were dead. In fact, you should have been dead. You committed suicide lots of times before, but no, there's no afterlife. For you, only the Wait, what? This is another day. Come on, man. Let's pick up the pistol. Come on. Let's go to the bathroom. Shoot myself. Or what happens if I cut my face first? Let's see. You pick up the razor and start cutting your face with self-hatred. Blood drips out of each scar. At the end of the 5 minutes of how do you pronounce this? Masochist. Masochist?
Masochist.
Oh, there we go. At the end of a 5 minutes of masochist action, you leave your face with so many scars that your face looks red. You are in the bathroom. Oh, it's either we cut our wrist or shoot ourselves. Well, let's find out if the goat is still going to, be that thing. Next, we need the goat. There we go. Hey, okay, we'll say yes this time because we have seen what happened. Okay, let's do this. Then let me just remind you something. You can actually redeem yourself, but you have to find it out how. Television. Screen fades away. What will you do? Shoot myself. Cut my wrist. Take sleeping pills. Shoot myself. You put the muzzle of your 9mm pistol inside your mouth. And pull the trigger. We're dead. Or are we? Whoa! Come on, man! Shooting yourself doesn't do anything good. Let's cut our wrist in the bathroom. You pick up the razor, take your all coats up, and step inside the bathtub. After sitting inside the tub, you start cutting your wrist horizontally. Soon, you start to lose your consciousness alongside with your blood. Bathtub gets filled with your blood. True that? And we're awake. Ah! Let's go to the living room. Let's spend the day watching TV. Okay? Before going to work. Let's go to where that demon or something. Yes. Okay, let's cut our wrist in the bathtub. And it's still the same text. So we have no choice other than going to work. You wear your suit and head up for work. It's a rainy day, but you have lost your umbrella. You get wet till you reach the subway station. It takes about 15 minutes to reach there. While descending the stairs to the subway station, you pass by two teenagers smoking cigarettes. They are at most 13 years old. You overhear one of them says this, "I watched TV to remember." You never wanted to have kids. They would probably be like those teenagers who began smoking at this early age. You took a sterilization operation a few years ago, but your wife didn't know about it. You are in the subway station, nobody notices you, as you haven't done anything interesting like cutting your face. Yeah, we did that, but we woke up, same day, nothing happened. Wait for the train to come. After waiting for 10 minutes, you see the approaching lights of the subway in the tunnel. Jump on the rails! You walk beyond the yellow lines that forbid you getting near the rails as the crowd watch you. You jump down to the rails. You lay on the rails motionless. The train approaches you. The crowd shouts and signals the machinist to stop. But apparently, the machinist doesn't notice them. Or maybe there aren't any machinists in the train. Either way, the train runs over your body. You feel your bones and internal organs getting crushed with a huge pain. And that becomes the last thing you felt. At least for today. Come on, man, we... And so, go to the bathroom, go to the living room, go to work. And we have got to wait for the train, go on the subway. After the train stops, you get in it with a crowd of commuters and it departs. After 15 minutes, you arrive at the ugly gray scraper that you call office building. At the entrance of your office, at the 13th floor of the scraper, you see your boss, who is the man you hate most, an overweight, bald man with a black mustache. That is one of the characteristics of every bad, hated boss in every story. I'm telling you. In almost every story. You always wanted to murder him, but you always controlled your anger somehow because once you react in anger, you lose control of yourself. He stares at you. Let's go to our cubicle. As you were about to go to your cubicle, your boss stops you. "I told you to save your beard like a million times. What the heck are you? I'm hungry? I don't need business with brown monkeys. Here, you are fired." Wait. Just not shaving our beard gets us to be fired. What kind of boss is this? Anyway, we want to lose our job, so let's go home. You don't have any personal belongings in your office, so you go straight home. Nothing interesting happens till you reach home. You're at home now. What will you do? Let's spend the day and let's see if the goat tosses. Oh, still the same. Yeah, let's just shoot ourselves. That's the easiest way. Okay, so let's go to the bathroom and shave our beard and go to the living room, go to work, do everything that we did, and let's go to our cubicle, and there we go. You get in front of your old computer. The monitor has a big tube that you hate. What tube? You start working on your duties. You do repetitive things. Those should have been done by an automatic system. Your only break is looking at the social media. It is actually forbidden in the office, but you found the back door. Very nice. You see a picture of a friend of yours at the beach. He's with your ex-wife and her new boyfriend. You had actually blocked your ex-wife and her boyfriend so that you wouldn't see them once again, but it doesn't work if they are shown in another person's photo. The couple looks so happy together. She looks happier this time than how she was with you. Wait, so are ex-wives not dead? Nothing interesting happens during the rest of the day. You feel quite sleepy. You won't need sleeping pills now. You fall asleep and find yourself in a dream. You never had any dreams during the time you got stuck in the loop. Okay, we have found one thing to end this loop. In this dream, you find yourself at the entrance of your apartment with your suit on. It is nighttime. Apparently, you have just arrived home from a tiring day in work. No lights are turned on in the apartment, but candlelights are coming from your kitchen. And you hear the voice of your wife coming from the candle-lit kitchen. Honey! Welcome, honey! Let's go to the kitchen. She's standing in the kitchen with a pretty smile on her face. She is wearing a red dress. 2 candles are lit in the kitchen desk. 2 dishes of spaghetti bolognese. A bottle of wine are also on the desk. You're surprised because you had never seen her this alive since the infinite loop began. While you are able to say nothing, she holds your hands. I have a great news to tell you, honey. Let's not remain silent. So, what is it, honey? I am pregnant? Oh, it's pregnant. Okay. You remember that you had a sterilization operation before without letting your wife know it. A tantrum is about to overwhelm you. The situation makes you unable to say anything. Try to get calm. She's happy. And we should be happy for her. So try to get calm. You sit on the chair trembling with anger. Darling, what is wrong, darling, my honey? She puts her palm on your face. Let's explain her the operation. She listens to you carefully as you explain her how you got an operation that makes you unable to become a father. She defends herself. But I swear, honey, you're the only man, honey. I don't know, honey. How about you see the doctor once again, honey? Can be there a mistake in that operation, honey? I don't know. Something that you don't expect starts happening. You start feeling that you are waking up from the dream, but you aren't in your bed now. You are still in the kitchen, but as an entity without a body. It is impossible to say at which point you are in a 3-dimensional space. Your presence covers all the kitchen and you see everything. You see the lying bodies of 2 dead people, your wife and yourself. The gun is in your hand, pointed at your head. You feel the presence of a second entity. But it is not your wife, it is the demon or angel that kept you in the loop. You hear his voice. Do you know what? She was right. She never cheated on you. The operation wasn't successful. You are at the end of the road that goes down to their redemption. The loop is broken. Now follow me. I will show you where souls go. The end. And that is the only ending. Madness in Infinite Loop tries to make you insane as you read it, as you play it, and that's interesting. That's awesome. I'm lost for words. Madness in Infinite Loop is so far, we still haven't played it Ouija, but Madness in Infinite Loop is the most interesting story in what we have played so far. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more contents like this. And the next video will be about Ouija, which will be the last one, and make sure to ring that notification bell so you will be updated when I uploaded Ouija, the last story in interactive horror stories. But still, who knows, maybe they will add more. I will probably look for it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Striker out. Fish.